Hello and welcome. We're going to sit there and do a little walkthrough on how to set up a static web server using S3. So first, let's go to S3. Wait for it to come up here. Okay, so what we want to do, we want to create a new bucket. So the reason we want to create a new bucket is because especially for S3, we want to sit there and we want to have segregation from any other buckets we have. We may have other buckets that have information that's private in them, and because we're trying to create a web server, we definitely don't want any of our private data to be on the web server. So if we create a new bucket, then we'll make sure that we're completely separate. So we have to pick a unique name here. So let's pick demo static web server 2021-08. Oops. 25, which is the date we're doing it. So hopefully that will be unique enough. All right, so when we come here, we can turn off blocking all public access. We have to sit here and acknowledge that we want to turn public access off. We'll go ahead and create the bucket. All right, great. So we've created the bucket, which is here. So let's just go in there for a second. All right, so we have some bucket objects here. We actually don't have any bucket objects here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create something. So let's just go very quickly. Let's create a notebook here. Notepad, sorry. We'll do something simple. So let's call it, let's sit there and say h3 hello from demo static server. All right, and we'll close it off. All right, so we'll go file, save as. I'm not sure where we'll put it. Let's see. Let's try to put it in downloads. Downloads looks like a good spot. So we'll sit there and we'll call it index.html. So this won't work, but that's okay. We'll fix that. All right. So we'll sit there and we'll minimize that. So I need there it is, downloads. All right. Actually, it did exactly what I wanted, I think. Let me just look at properties and make sure it's not doubly named or something. Details. So there, it's called index.html. Perfect. That's exactly what we want. So let's minimize that. So we want to upload that file here. All right. So let's add files. Downloads. We should put it in a file called uploads, but all right, so that's good. All right, so here's where it is. We can say uploads, upload. All right, and we can close this. I think there's two more things we have to do. So the first thing I think we have to do is some properties. Scroll down here, scroll down, and there's static website hosting. So I want to say edit. We want to enable host a static site. I think we have to put this in, so we called it index.html. We don't need anything else for right now. We'll look at some of the rest of that later. All right, so that's beautiful. Okay, so we want to go back here to objects, we're going to click on our object. And I think here we want to say make public. And yes, we want to make it public. All right. So I think, okay, yeah, we can close this. We'll take this back here. All right. So I think this is the URL that we want to see. So I want to sit there and fire that up. Okay, that's perfect. All right, I actually wanted to, all right, yeah, we'll have to wait for it to reload. I should have fired it into a new tab. I think I could have done that by doing this. All right, so what I do want to do is I just want to double check. So let's take the index off. So I want to make sure that it works. Oh, no, it doesn't work. Demo static index web server. Amazon AWS. Style associated with it. All right. Let's just double check the permissions, just make sure this is all okay. I think we might need to do something here. I'd say, I'm not 100% if we need that. I don't think we need the bucket list. Oh yes, I have to sit there and say yes. All right, so let's try that one more time. I know that if I specify the file, it will work. Nope, okay. All right, does say publicly accessible in bright red. So let's just double check on the objects. Let's click on the object here. Permissions. Should have read. And that's all we should need. All right. Actually, does it have? I have one question. Does it have a server URL here? Oh, here's the server URL. Okay, maybe this is the one I wanted to see. That's what it is. Okay, I was looking in the wrong spot. Okay, so here's the server URL. Oh, it doesn't. It's not HTTP. Interesting. Okay. All right. Well, that was the walkthrough, though. I wanted to sit there and show you from the beginning, which is not having a bucket, to having a bucket which is complete and running. So, thanks for watching, and leave me some questions if you need to ask any.